Okay, I was gonna take a shower and then my sister ended up taking a shower, and so I can't take a shower like for another few hours or something like that. Because I'm like absolutely hating my hair. Like I kind of fixed it, but it's so... Is it my favorite? That's also why I don't have any lashes on, and I don't feel like putting my glasses on so they're not going on. I'm just gonna put my hair up. Okay, a part of me kind of wants to just cut out caffeine. I know for a fact that would just be so hard to do. But like it's doable. I don't know why, but like well, caffeine just like isn't like healthy like in general, but like I've just like lately I've been like, no, like I really don't even need this, like I should just stop. I do only drink one caffeinated beverage a day, and then after that I strictly water basically. Like I don't drink much other than that, and like that's good, but like I don't know, I just feel like I could be doing better. The past 2 mornings too, like I have just not like I haven't been wanting to get ready. I don't want to do anything like getting ready for school or anything. Like I don't care what my outfit looks like. Like I don't really want to put makeup on, but like I'm like, let's do it. I'm feeling weird right now. I don't know what it is. Because even the other day, like I got up earlier than what I usually do, and like I could have put on a really nice outfit and I could have done my makeup the way that I usually do, but I was like, no, I don't want to. Like I just want to do really simple, basically non-existent. This morning I almost was like, nah, fuck it, I'm not doing any makeup, but I also just kind of don't feel human if I'm not wearing any lashes, or at least have mascara on, especially when I go to school. Like there has not been a single day this year that I haven't like done my lashes to go to school. Maybe that needs to change. Maybe I do have to just like wear no lashes. I just like have realized, like especially after break, how draining school is. I decided to move you so maybe you can like kind of see what I'm doing, but how draining school is, and it's not just for me. Like teachers are drained, and like I don't want to say like a toxic environment, because like I feel like that's extreme, but that's kind of how it feels. I am not a school person. Especially after break, like I didn't want to go back. And like being in that building, I know I'm not the only person that feels this way, but sometimes it just feels that way, you know, like, you know, you're not alone, but it feels like you are, kind of stuff. And that mainly is just because like we all go to school and we all like joke about how much we hate it, you know, like it's like, oh haha, like, oh I hate school, but like genuinely, like it's so draining and it's so toxic, and you have to deal with a bunch of people that like you don't even like, and like, yes, I get it, like I have heard the lecture You're gonna have to work with people you don't like. Girl, believe me, I know I do work with people I don't like. But, like, it's not like that, you know? Like, school's, like... it has added pressures to it for absolutely no reason. And I strongly believe that there is no reason for, like, the pressure that is put onto school to be there. Like, I think academic validation is, like, the death of high schoolers. Like, dude. And personally, I don't strive for academic validation, especially not anymore. Like, I know I used to when I was younger, but I don't anymore. I really don't care about schoolwork, because at the end of the day, like, high school's just, it's just that. It's just high school. But, like, I know there's so many people that have just, like, they put their value in, like, their academic abilities. It's so draining. It's so toxic. Like, the school system is just horrible. Horrible. It's so bad. I've been feeling just so heavy lately. I don't know if that makes any sense. I also feel like when kids talk about how, like, hard school is, and an older person, like, hears them talk about it, they're always just like, you're overreacting, like, it's not that bad, like, get over it. And in some cases, like, I think that's valid and it is what it is, but, like, I also just feel like we shouldn't be in, like, telling someone that their feelings are not valid, because we shouldn't be. And, like, when it comes to school, like, there is the academic stuff that, like, you have to do, and that is a lot all in of itself, but then there's also, like, the social aspects of it. Like, yes, technically you don't have to socialize with anyone, but even if you're not socializing with anyone, people will still talk about you, you know? And I think that's just really, it's so messed up. Like, I understand that, like, gossiping and drama is, like, regular, normal things that everyone does, but I think there is a point and there is a line that shouldn't be crossed when it comes to that stuff. Personally, I don't talk about drama. I really try not to, because I hate it. Well, it's not that I hate it, it's just, like, I find it unnecessary. Like, we really don't need to be spending time on this. It's pretty pointless at the end of the day. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. You know, 2 weeks, it's not gonna matter. So I try my best not to talk about it. Yeah. You know, like I said, like, I get it. It's normal. It's human. But it's annoying. Just straight up. And, you know, everyone that's, like, involved is always like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. Like, I hate that this is going on. Like, oh. And it's like, well, then why why did you create it? And I know it's not always, like, something that you can just make and throw away. It's sometimes out of your control, but when it's out of your control, like, just let it go, like, let it be, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That is something that I learned last year, that, like, most things just don't matter. Like, there is so many things that, like, you're like, oh my god, like, end of the world, but in reality, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Like, none of it matters. And, like, I, like, think this is really great, and I'm so glad that I've made this realization, but it's some things that I've applied the it doesn't matter to a lot of things in my life, and sometimes it really bites me in the ass, because I'll be like, oh, well, school doesn't matter. At the end of the day, once I'm out of high school, it won't matter if I got straight A's, or if I had C's the entire way down, you know, it doesn't matter. And I feel that way. My parents don't feel that way, you know? So there's that little battle. I strongly believe that you will, you will receive what you were meant to receive, and it's gonna happen. And, like, it's, just because you didn't get straight A's your freshman year of high school, like, that doesn't mean that you're gonna never get a job that's well paying, you know? Like, but I feel like that is the narrative that gets put around, like, grades and our future, is like, oh, well, if you don't do good now, you're never gonna do good. You're just always gonna fail. And it's like, no. Especially, I feel like now, people are so much more, well, some people some people are, like, so much more open-minded and understanding of the fact that not everyone does great in a classroom. I do not do great in a classroom. It's not my strong suit, that's for sure. But yeah, nothing matters. That is probably my biggest takeaway of 2022. Oh, and that people are going to talk whether you like it or not. And it may really bother you, and it might suck, but people are gonna talk. If it's true or if it's false, if it actually happened, if it didn't, it doesn't matter. They're gonna talk. So just let them. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, people are gonna say things about you, and you're gonna be like, well, that's not true, but okay. Like, I'm, like, during 2022, I just decided that I was no longer gonna, like, sit there and defend myself with stupid things. When it came to drama and things like that, I just, okay, and move on, because there is no point. You're either gonna believe me or you're not, and if you don't, I don't care. I do not care if you believe me or not, because that's your personal choice. You make it. Go for it. Okay, if you don't believe me, fine. That's totally fine, and we can move on. I also think that, like, holding grudges against people is just, it's just so annoying. Like, why? Just why? Like, they made a mistake. Move on. Get over it. You do not have to be their best friend. That's for sure, but, like, move on. It doesn't matter. Yeah. That podcast that I told you that I like, Date Yourself Instead podcast, came out with a episode called Detachment and like moving on, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but when it came out I was like, I'm not ready to listen to this, but I think I am. I think I am now. Because I was like, oh no, I don't wanna. If I detach from him, I'll never get him back. But it's like, girl, you don't want him back. He sucked, you know? Yeah. Okay, I guess that's today's video. There was not much cleaning going on, but I did talk a lot. Look at that. Fuck, she's huge, dog. She's huge. Like I told you, I'm breaking out. It's not the prettiest sight, but it's normal. So yeah, I hope you make sure to like, subscribe, press the bell icon to get notifications. I just said that I uploaded a video. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to read it. This was a weird video, I'm well aware. Sorry, I need to look at this. Oh god, okay. This is a really odd video, but like I just felt like I needed to talk, so here it was. Yeah. Don't know when I'll be posting next, but who knows. Love. Bye.